how jumping rope can drastically improve your life. Welcome back, modern day martial artist, warrior, height, sensei Ches, Shifu Ches Kinteri, in the building. Now, let's get straight into it. How jumping rope can drastically improve your life. As a modern day warrior, I sat in deep meditation, introspection, and I looked at my life and other people's lives, other people around me, other great fighters, other great warriors. And one thing I've come to realize is that this doesn't really pertain to all people, but most people. Your relationship to the ground with your feet determines a lot about your mood. Now, to make this simple, the way your feet contact the ground tells a lot about you, okay? So, if you are a very stern, firm, strong, sturdy guy, you probably walk extremely heavy and you probably like to wear work boots, okay? Now, if you're very smooth, just very calm, you probably walk extremely light. This one, I broke my 2 feet, okay? I did a backflip at my daughter's birthday. I was drunk. This is why I don't drink anymore, because I do stupid things. And as a modern day martial arts warrior, you got to be sober minded, alright? But I broke my 2 feet, drastically hindered my life, but I still worked out. I still was getting things done. I got CrossFit certified. I had to go to the CrossFit seminar with 2 broken feet. Still got it done, dude. That's just how I always been, alright? But breaking my 2 feet made me realize how much your feet and your personality are related, okay? Now, how does jumping rope drastically change your life? As a man, modern day warrior, martial artist, you always have to be on your toes. What keeps you on your toes? Jumping rope. Out of every exercise you can do, jogging, sprinting, boxing, kicking, Muay Thai, whatever. Jumping rope is the essence of all of it. And jumping rope is essentially the one thing that can build your feet up the most. So, jumping rope keeps you light on your toes. Now, when it comes to changing your life, as I was getting older, I realized I was lacking physical vibrancy, okay? You can say whatever you want to say about, modern day diets. Oh, I was at a loss of testosterone, this and that. In the end, spiritually, I've come to realize everything is inside out, outside in. What's in you physically manifests itself onto your body, okay? And whatever you bring into your body drastically hinders your spirit. So it goes back and forth. And I felt at one point, as I was getting older, I'm 33, right around my 30s, I think I turned 31. All kind of spiritual stuff going on back. Nah, that's my cat. He's just hanging out. But around 31, I felt like I was lacking physical vibrancy. I wasn't as chipper as usual. At this time, I was doing a lot of bodyweight workouts. I was gaining a lot of size. I was humongous. I don't have too much pictures. In one of the next videos, I'll put a picture if I find one. But I was big. I was getting big. I was at about 195, 200 pounds. My arms were like almost 18 inches. They were wide, and all I was doing was just push-ups, dips, squats. I wasn't really doing any jogging. I wasn't doing any of my fight training. I really just wanted to get big from bodyweight training. That was one of my loves, was just being out at the park. I still like to be out at the park, as you can see, but I liked to hit the bars. And after a while, I felt like, just emotionally, I was kind of like weighed down. I was kind of always like I was motivated, but in a very angry, firm and stern kind of way, And A lot of times it's good to have that aggression, that type of emotional fortitude. But for me, when I was fighting in the cage, I really enjoyed just playing with it. That I got away. I wouldn't say I got away with a lot. I worked really hard, and a lot of my gains, physically, mentally, spiritually, all came from me just laughing during the whole process. Of course, I put forth mass amounts of work to gain what I gained. You see the skills on the jump rope. You see me, I got like a six-pack, whatever. That's a lot of work. But in order for me to endure this work, I don't even consider it work. It's all easy work. And the reason why I can sit here and just say, dude, it's all easy work. I do this all day, every day, no matter what anybody says, science, this and that. Another dude on TikTok was like, oh, I made a post about diet and this and that. And the guy was like, you don't know nothing about casein protein. Now, I'm not trying to put him down, but dude, like, I don't need to take anything because I found a way to improve my emotional state. And that's through jumping rope. When you're light on your toes and you see me skipping, like I said, your feet, okay? Pay attention to it. The way you walk really tells a lot about what mental state you're in. Dude, if you're lazy, you're going to be dragging your feet. If you're tired, you're going to be dragging your feet. If you're very excited about something, you'll basically be running there, okay? If you are at peace and you're very fulfilled in the moment, you'll be kind of like gliding and sliding, very at ease, If you're drunk and incoherent, you'll be stumbling all over the place, as you can see. This was something that, whatever higher power you can say, download, God, this and that, this is something that I observed through meditation and just watching people. It's easy to kind of, like I said, I fought in the cage. I was a fitness trainer, so I gotta observe people. People are gonna tell me one thing, but in order for me as a fitness trainer to fix their life, I gotta just use my eyes and be honest. You know what I mean? Same thing with when I was fighting in the ring. Like, people are gonna yap at the mouth, but I gotta use my eyes to see, like, okay, he's gonna be sharp with his wrestling, this and that. Of course, he got bigger legs, so maybe I gotta watch out. You know what I mean? I just gotta be observant with my eyes and be honest. So when I was figuring out that your feet and your relationship to the ground, the way you move your feet on the ground, says a lot about your personality, jumping rope, being light on your feet is really going to help you have a nice and chipper mood. There is no way around it. Now, of course, when you start to jump rope and you have a hard time, you just got to practice. Of course, in the beginning, when you're starting something new, anything on self-improvement, it's going to be hard. And this is part of the whole warrior's journey, the martial artist's journey. It's going to be hard, but the better you get at it, you'll start to notice that, when things start to get rough, you're just going to be very chipper with it, Same, because the same thing goes when you're jumping the rope and you're getting gassed out, but you're jumping rope, dude. When you're tired, you're forced to just still be on your toes. When you get tired and you learn to just be on your toes, keep your rhythm, keep your pace, control your breathing. When something else in the real world does that to you, puts the pressure on you to where you're starting to like mentally cloud out, your training will kick in and you'll be like, dude, this feels exactly like when I'm jumping rope. It could be anything, dude. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. This is why the hard training for you, martial artists, has to be in place. What you go through in jumping rope, all the shortcomings, whatever physical pain you have, when you're stressed out with bills, your body basically goes through the same thing. Not as drastically and dramatic, but you're almost in the beginning stages of like warming up when you're looking at something like a bill, or you right then and there. Once you feel that popping in your chest, that anxiety, just remember your training. All of this training stuff, the kicking video I just made, the shadowboxing videos, all the iron fist training with the knuckles. Dude, look how big that knuckle is. These knuckles are getting huge. Dude, all of the training will help you in life if you focus on it. And when you're doing it, especially the jumping rope, you got to be zoned in and you got to give your heart to it. When you give your heart to it, your heart to jumping rope long enough, you will start to see that when something comes up, you can deal with it like how you deal with jumping rope. Same thing. Jumping rope is a skill. Obviously, you see the skill that I have. It took years for me to jump rope the way that I do, to get my breathing down, to get the rhythm down, for me to switch up whenever I want to. That took years. It's a skill. And to master that skill while being able to physically have the endurance, skill, and physical conditioning together, that is something that I can apply to everything. And this is how jumping rope improved my life. Dude, I will never, ever give up jump roping. This is something for life. Because like I said, when I jump the rope, I'm like in flow. I'm very chipper. I'm very not so mad, so angry. I do have a lot of aggression, of course. But, jumping rope, I can release that aggression in a graceful manner. And this bleeds into everything. My shadow boxing, the way I hit the bag, the way I make these videos. I don't have to edit anything. I can just go through, flow. If I stumble, I stumble. It is what it is. We get back to it. Just like with jumping rope. Because I put all of my focus into jumping rope and mastering that skill, I can take that jumping rope and put it to these videos, put it to whatever I want to. All right? So this is how jumping rope can drastically change your life as a modern day warrior. Get you a jump rope. Start jumping the rope every day. If people tell you, don't be training every day, dude, don't listen to them. Understand that the human body can achieve great things. You listen to outside people putting all these limits on you, dude, you will never be great. Luckily, I read a lot of books on Bruce Lee. I read a lot of books on like undefeated fighters from India. You got guys like in catch wrestling, Frank Gotch. Dude, these guys were Farmer Burns. Dude, these guys were beast. They didn't have no pills, no protein shakes. They just had food and water, some coffee. All right. You got Vikings, samurais. Dude, these guys were beasts, man. Don't let the modern world and its comforts dictate your limitations. You can jump rope every day. Jump rope every day. I don't care what anybody says. Dude, you want to get good at it? You want to drastically change your life? Be in a chipper mood like me? Be happy? Skip through life? Jump the rope, homie. Jump the rope. This way, when problems come up, I can handle it. Just like jumping rope, I'm going to skip right through it. All right? Not saying that there's going to be obstacles that are going to be huge, but you like how I just took jumping rope and I blended it into a spiritual life lesson. But like I said, dude, in deep meditation, I observed the way people walk, your feet, and the way you walk tells me a lot about your personality. And your personality really drives your day. What kind of day you have. Dude, if inside you're just like mad at the world, you're gonna be like stomping around. Jump some rope, dude. Release that energy. Be light on your feet. And like I said, for me, I felt like I was lacking vibrancy in my life. Jumping rope really helped me to be chipper, be on my toes. Whatever, you can say my testosterone is up now because I'm in a good mood and like I'm always just scanning, observing, whatever it is. But for me, this is one of the golden training tools that I will always keep. And as I get older, dude, I see some guys, some old time boxers, they're like 50s, 60s, still jumping a rope. They still got skills. They're smiling, dude. They're smiling. And to be able to have the skills that I have, jumping rope, and go on in life, me at 33, dude, like my peers at 33 can't do what I do. And they don't smile like I smile. But like I said, your feet, the way you walk, tells me a lot about your life. If you want to have some nice vibrancy, nice energy, peaceful energy, be very chipper, happy, not so on the grind all the time. Just, you see the challenge. It's just like we can get through it. Jump the rope. Jumping the rope will help shape your mind, shape your body. Oh man, don't even get me started on the fat loss, athleticism part. I'm just giving you the spiritual part. Okay, the part that meant the most to me. And that's what meant the most to me, man. Jumping rope gives me a nice, flowing, very open emotional attitude, state of peace, happiness, and that's what I want to pass to you. Dude, you're going to get ripped. You're going to get extremely athletic, especially if you're a bigger guy. You're like 220 and you can hit the rope the way I do. I'm guaranteed you're going to be a beast. Like, but emotionally, just trying to deal with everything that goes on in life, with your mind state. You know, you don't want to be a victim of your own negative thoughts. Jump the rope. Whenever you feel something going on, hold a jump rope with you. Go to the park, hit it out. You want a jump rope workout? Dude, I got a jump rope workout that you can follow. The link will be in the description. I don't mean to plug that in, but you can follow it. It's a 30-day jump rope program. Other than that, dude, 15 to 20 minutes. Like, hold the jump rope with you in your car. If you're feeling some type of way, just grab your jump rope, go to the park, set the timer for 15 minutes, and just go. If you mess up, you mess up. It is what it is, man. Just go with the flow and just practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. Sooner or later, this chipperness, this vibrancy that I'm talking about, you'll feel it. And you'll be like, it's very nice. Very nice to feel this way and go about your day. And when negativity comes, you can just, easy work. And that's what it is. Until next time, always remember, train hard and be kind.